Hi, I'm Kennedy Bryce, and my adopted country is Sri Lanka. So, as far as I understand, the assignment is to um, learn more about your country. So, uh, here's a few things about my country. Sri Lanka is southeast of um, India, so like the very little tip of India, and then there's Sri Lanka. It's like 20 miles off the coast of India. Um, the it's made up mostly of Sinhalese people, and that's the main language there, and that's about 74%. And the way they greet each other is saying "Aibuan," and they're Buddhist, which is the main religion there, and then and they're based mostly in North. Oh, they're descendants from North Indians, and then the next biggest group of people is the Tamils, and they're descendants from South Indians, and they make up about 18% of the population, and they're Hindu, and they also speak their own language, Tamil. Um, and then there's Moors and Arabs, and they're about 7% or less, and they speak Tamil and they're Muslim. But Christianity is also a big religion that plays a part there. So that's the religion. Um, they believe in the caste system just like India, and so there is a lot of, I don't quite know the word, unrest between the different ranks. Everyone that's been there has said that you can tell the difference between someone who's rural and someone who's urban just by their dress. In rural Sri Lanka, the men wear sarongs and the women wear blouses and skirts, or the dresses, I can't remember what they're called. And then in the more urban areas, they wear normal clothes. Not that their traditional clothes aren't normal. Their flag looks like this. If I was tech savvy at all, I would stop the video and put in a bunch of stuff, but I can't do that, so that's what you get. Their official name is the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Is also formerly called Ceylon. They have a president and a parliament of 225 members. Their main exports are rice, curry, and tea. And apparently in education they're doing pretty well. They're one of the top ranked countries in education out of East Asian countries. So that's interesting. We've been talking a lot in class about whose country is on the up and up and who's on the down and down, and my country's going up, so go Sri Lanka. So some questions that we were supposed to ask or get to know throughout the semester is our conditions, like the conditions of our country and why they are that way, and then the U.S.'s view of our country and the country's view of the U.S. And then we are learning what to do with our development dollar, and I was thinking they're doing well on education, and agriculture is their main form of business, but I'm kind of wondering if there isn't some sort of technology that could help them. Their main city for exporting is Colombo, and it actually has some famous buildings in it, like two glass towers. I think most people have seen it. I Before I got assigned Sri Lanka, I've heard of Sri Lanka, and I've seen those towers before. So I think it's not, I don't know, as unknown as some of the other countries that I hear about in class, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Um, I really want to learn about the perspective of Sri Lankan people, um, and uh, my role in helping that country and seeing what I'm gonna learn from this class. So yeah, I want to learn more about the health. I was looking up um, diseases after learning about Lesotho today about their life expectancy being 39 years, and Sri Lankans actually have a longer life expectancy than people in the US at 78 years. So I thought that was kind of interesting, and I'm kind of wondering if it's like their diet or their lifestyle. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Um, so I want to learn more about the country, obviously, but I'm also thinking that maybe the caste system has something to do with maybe their inability to progress. They are progressing more than other countries, but they can always do more. We can always make the world more flat and export hope, not fear, and all that jazz. So, um, yeah, that's what I have so far. And this is my exploration journal, and you'll be hearing more of me on my adventure of learning about Sri Lanka throughout the semester. Namaste.